There was a time in my life when I believed that the answers I needed were somewhere outside of me. I thought that if people respected me more, if life became easier, or if the world treated me differently, then I would finally feel at peace. But through years of silence, discipline, and careful observation, I discovered something far more powerful. The greatest change in your life begins the moment you stop chasing the world and start understanding yourself. Every person spends so much time watching what others are doing. They compare their success, their happiness, their appearance, and their progress. This habit quietly steals your energy without you even noticing. The mind becomes crowded with unnecessary thoughts, and your own purpose slowly fades away. If you truly want to transform your life, then bring your attention back to yourself. Your thoughts deserve your attention. Your habits deserve your effort. Your dreams deserve your time. The moment you stop looking left and right and begin walking your own path with complete focus, everything around you starts changing naturally. This is not because the world suddenly becomes different, but because you become different. When your mind is calm, your decisions become wiser. When your actions are consistent, your confidence grows. When your heart is peaceful, even difficult situations lose their power over you. Remember this deeply: your future is not built by watching other people. It is built by improving yourself every single day. The mountain never competes with another mountain. It simply stands firm, strong, and unshaken. Become like that mountain. Let your strength come from within, not from the opinions of others. Every morning you wake up, ask yourself one question: what can I improve today? Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Even one small improvement each day creates a life that most people only dream about. Success is not created through one giant step. It is created through thousands of quiet moments when nobody is watching. When you choose discipline over comfort, patience over frustration, and learning over excuses. Those silent choices shape your destiny. Many people are waiting for the perfect opportunity before they begin. But life rewards those who begin before they feel ready. Do not wait for confidence. Confidence is born from action. Do not wait until fear disappears. Fear becomes smaller each time you move forward despite it. Every challenge carries a hidden lesson. Every setback teaches strength. Every failure carries wisdom for those who are willing to learn instead of complain. The strongest people are not those who never fall. They are the ones who stand up every single time without losing faith in themselves. You must understand that your attention is one of the most valuable things you possess. Wherever your attention goes, your life follows. If your attention is trapped in gossip, comparison, and endless distractions, your life becomes scattered. But if your attention is focused on learning, growing, serving, and improving yourself, your life begins moving in the direction of purpose. Protect your attention like you would protect your greatest treasure. Because once your focus is lost, your potential is also lost. The world is filled with noise. Everyone wants your attention. Everyone wants your reaction. But wisdom teaches you to remain still. Not every argument deserves your voice. Not every opinion deserves your response. Sometimes the greatest strength is silence. In silence, you hear your own thoughts clearly. In silence, your heart becomes lighter. In silence, wisdom begins to grow. Learn to enjoy your own company. Many people fear being alone because they have never learned to become friends with themselves. But when you are comfortable with yourself, loneliness disappears. Solitude becomes a place of growth instead of sadness. It becomes the place where your greatest ideas are born and where your strongest character is built. If you constantly seek approval from others, you hand over control of your happiness. Today they praise you. Tomorrow they criticize you. If your peace depends on their opinions, your peace will never last. Instead, build a life that is guided by your values rather than by applause. Live in such a way that your own heart respects your choices. That kind of confidence cannot be taken away by anyone. Discipline is one of the highest forms of self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your mind becomes stronger. Every workout completed, every book finished, every healthy choice made, Every distraction ignored is another brick added to the foundation of your future. These small victories may seem invisible today, but over time they become impossible to ignore. People often admire the results without understanding the years of quiet effort behind them. Never be discouraged if your progress feels slow. Nature itself teaches patience. A tree does not become strong overnight. Its roots grow deep before its branches reach the sky. In the same way, your inner growth must happen before lasting success appears. Trust the process even when you cannot yet see the results. Every honest effort is planting seeds that will eventually bloom. Gratitude is another powerful teacher. Many people are unhappy because they only notice what they lack. They overlook the blessings already present in their lives. Gratitude changes your perspective. Instead of seeing limitations, you begin seeing opportunities. Instead of feeling defeated, you begin feeling hopeful. A grateful mind creates a peaceful heart, and a peaceful heart creates wise actions. Do not waste your energy trying to control everything around you. There will always be unexpected events, difficult people, and uncertain situations. The only thing truly within your control is your response. Your response shapes your character far more than the event itself. Calmness is not weakness. Calmness is mastery. It means your emotions no longer control your actions. It means your wisdom speaks louder than your anger. Many people spend years trying to change others while neglecting themselves. This is one of life's greatest mistakes. You cannot force another person to grow. You cannot make someone value what they refuse to see. Focus instead on becoming the kind of person whose actions inspire others naturally. True influence does not come from loud words. It comes from quiet example. Let your consistency speak louder than your promises. Let your character speak louder than your appearance. Let your kindness speak louder than your pride. As you continue focusing on yourself, you will notice something beautiful. The people who truly belong in your life will remain. The unnecessary drama will slowly disappear. Your mind will become lighter because you no longer carry burdens that were never yours to carry. Peace begins replacing confusion. Purpose begins replacing distraction. Strength begins replacing fear. This transformation is not magic. It is the natural result of daily awareness. Every sunrise offers you another opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Do not waste it by looking backward or comparing your journey with someone else's path. Your life has its own rhythm. Your lessons are unique. Your purpose is unique. Walk your path with patience and courage. Even if your steps are small, keep moving forward. Progress is always greater than standing still. At the end of your life, people will not remember how many opinions you followed. They will remember the courage you showed, the kindness you shared, and the peace you carried within yourself. More importantly, you will remember whether you stayed true to who you really were. So from this day forward, make a simple decision. Focus on your own growth. Protect your peace. Build strong habits. Learn every day. Stay humble during success and stay patient during difficulty. Trust that every honest effort is shaping a future greater than you can currently imagine. When you stop chasing everything outside yourself and begin mastering the world within, you will discover that life starts falling into place in ways you never expected. Opportunities appear because you are prepared. Relationships improve because you have become wiser. Confidence grows because it is built on real effort rather than empty words. Happiness becomes steady because it no longer depends on outside circumstances. This is the quiet power of self-focus. This is the wisdom that changes lives. The world may continue moving with endless noise, but you will remain centered, clear, and unshaken. And when you finally look back after months and years of faithful discipline, you will realize that the greatest victory was never over anyone else. The greatest victory was becoming the person you were always capable of becoming. As you continue walking this path, you will begin to notice something that many people never understand. The peace you were searching for was never hidden in success, wealth, or the approval of others. It was waiting inside you all along. Every challenge you faced was not sent to destroy you, but to reveal your strength. Every disappointment was preparing you for greater wisdom. Every moment of loneliness was teaching you how to become complete within yourself. When you understand this, life stops feeling like a battle against the world and becomes a journey of mastering your own mind. Do not fear the days when progress seems invisible. Those are often the days when your roots are growing the deepest. Just as a seed remains hidden beneath the soil before it becomes a mighty tree, your greatest transformation often happens long before anyone else can see it. Stay patient with yourself. Stay faithful to your purpose. The person who refuses to give up, even when results are slow, will always move farther than the person who quits too early. Remember, the strongest character is built during ordinary days, not extraordinary ones. It is built when you wake up with discipline instead of excuses, when you choose learning instead of complaining, when you remain calm while others lose control, and when you keep moving forward, even if nobody notices your effort. Never underestimate the power of these quiet moments, because they shape the future that you cannot yet see. One day, people may look at your life and call you lucky, but they will never fully understand the countless mornings you chose consistency over comfort, the evenings you spent improving instead of wasting time, and the difficult decisions you made when nobody was watching. True success is never an accident. It is the result of small actions repeated with patience over a long period of time. That is why you must stop searching for shortcuts. Shortcuts often steal the very lessons that create lasting strength. Instead, welcome the process. Trust each step. Let every challenge become your teacher instead of your enemy. There will always be people who misunderstand you. There will always be voices telling you that your dreams are too big or your efforts are not enough. Listen carefully, because these voices only have power if you allow them into your mind. The moment you stop giving attention to doubt, doubt begins to disappear. Your energy belongs to your mission, not to proving yourself to people who have already decided not to understand you. The eagle does not waste its strength arguing with the crow. It simply flies higher until the noise can no longer reach it. In the same way, rise above negativity through your actions, not your arguments. Protect your peace with wisdom. Protect your time with discipline. Protect your heart by choosing kindness over bitterness. Never carry hatred, because hatred becomes a heavier burden for the person carrying it than for the person receiving it. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting what happened. Forgiveness means refusing to let yesterday control your tomorrow. When you release anger, you make room for peace. When you release fear, you make room for courage. When you release comparison, you make room for confidence. This is how inner freedom is created. The world outside may continue changing every day, but the person who has learned to master the world within remains steady through every season. Success may come and go. Difficult moments may appear without warning. Friends may stay and others may leave. Yet none of these things can steal your peace if your foundation is built upon wisdom instead of circumstance. Learn to celebrate progress without becoming proud. Learn to accept mistakes without becoming discouraged. Learn to receive criticism without becoming angry. Every experience contains something valuable if your mind remains open enough to learn from it. Do not become trapped by perfection. Perfection is an illusion that often prevents action. Growth is what truly matters. A person who improves a little every day will eventually accomplish what once seemed impossible. Keep asking yourself meaningful questions. Did I become a little wiser today? Did I show kindness today? Did I remain disciplined today? Did I use my time well today? These simple questions have the power to transform an ordinary life into an extraordinary one, because they shift your attention toward continuous improvement rather than temporary satisfaction. Many people chase comfort, believing comfort will bring happiness, but comfort without purpose often creates emptiness. Purpose gives meaning to effort. Purpose gives strength during hardship. Purpose reminds you why you started whenever the road becomes difficult. Never lose sight of that purpose. Carry it in your heart every single day. Even when life feels uncertain, your purpose will become the light that guides your next step. As the years pass, you will discover that the greatest victories are often invisible. They are the moments when you remain calm instead of reacting with anger. They are the moments when you choose honesty even when dishonesty appears easier. They are the moments when you continue working quietly while others become distracted by comparison. These victories may never receive applause, yet they are the ones that shape your character forever. Your character is your greatest achievement, because it follows you into every relationship, every opportunity, and every challenge. Wealth may disappear, recognition may fade, but a strong character continues opening doors long after everything else has changed. Always remember that your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant grows. Plant gratitude and peace will grow. Plant discipline and strength will grow. Plant patience and wisdom will grow. But if you allow fear, jealousy, resentment, and endless comparison to take root, they will slowly consume everything beautiful within you. Guard your thoughts carefully, because every action begins as a thought. Every habit begins as a choice. Every future begins with the decisions you make today. Choose wisely. Life is not asking you to become someone else. Life is inviting you to become the highest version of yourself. That journey requires courage because it demands honesty. It asks you to face your weaknesses without running away. It asks you to accept responsibility instead of making excuses. It asks you to continue growing even after success arrives, because growth has no finish line. The moment you believe you know everything is the moment you stop learning. Stay humble enough to remain a student for your entire life. Every person you meet has something to teach you. Every challenge has something to reveal. Every day has a lesson waiting to be discovered by those who remain aware. Before this message comes to an end, I want you to pause for just a moment and make a quiet promise to yourself. Promise that you will stop comparing your journey to someone else's. Promise that you will stop allowing temporary setbacks to define your future. Promise that you will respect yourself enough to build healthy habits. Protect your peace and stay committed to your purpose, no matter how long the journey takes. Promise that each morning you will rise with gratitude. Each afternoon you will work with discipline. And each evening you will reflect with honesty, so that tomorrow you become slightly better than you are today. If you keep this promise, your life will change in ways that no motivational speech alone can ever accomplish, because real transformation begins through action, not inspiration. Inspiration lights the path, but discipline carries you forward. Let today become the beginning of that journey. Walk slowly if you must, but never stop walking. Believe quietly instead of boasting loudly. Build patiently instead of rushing carelessly. Grow consistently instead of seeking instant rewards. And one day, without even realizing when it happened, you will wake up and recognize a version of yourself that is calmer, stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled than you ever imagined possible. That is the true reward of focusing on yourself. That is the quiet power of wisdom. If these words have spoken to your heart and reminded you of the strength already living within you, then carry this message into your daily life. Let it guide your choices, your habits, and your attitude. Share this wisdom with someone who may need encouragement today, because a single positive message can become the beginning of someone else's transformation. And if you wish to continue this journey of discipline, inner peace, and personal growth together, stay connected with this channel for more timeless wisdom that will help you build a stronger mind, a calmer heart, and a more meaningful life. Until we meet again, take care of your mind, protect your peace, trust your journey, and remember this one final truth: when you master yourself, everything else begins to fall into place. Thank you for listening, and I wish you strength, wisdom, and peace on every step of your journey.